fast last night. Computers dodged, still not a miner in sight. Hash rate drop low like a stone in the sea. More heals for us, and it's all tax free. Wires cross tangled like a hacker's dream. Silence in the server, just a hidden beam. Techno cats in the shadows, they start to conspire. Well, electricity's down, but our profits fire higher. Hashing in the dark, we're running gold. Red Panda's gone down, their empire sold. Every flicker of light is another's gain. Riding the wave of an electric train. Coins in our pockets, each one's a spark. Computing the gains while we meander the dark. Algorithms dance in a silent beat. Every moment offline feels like victory sweet. Electric whispers in a digital void. The muted hum of processors deployed. Panda's offline, but our fortune's bright. The market glows under the starless night. Hashing in the dark, we're running gold. Red Panda's gone down, their empire sold. Every flicker of light is another's gain. Riding the wave of an electric train. Hashing in the dark, we're running gold. Red Panda's gone down, their empire sold. Every flicker of light is another's gain. Riding the wave of an electric train.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. We're going to be talking about my Bitcoin Cash block hit the other day. Can't believe it. I actually, my first block. And I got real lucky. Extremely lucky. Extreme luck. Okay. So I want to talk about it today. As well, we're going to give away a BitX Gamma in today's live stream here. So stay here. We will, we are going to, what do? We normally comment on a video. And so I got to find that video. We'll do that in like 10 minutes. Get people to start commenting in about 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and then we'll do a giveaway of the BitX Gamma. But I ain't gonna start this until I see 100 likes on the live stream. All right, so welcome, bros. Rude puts, roll call, rude puts. Fully electric. It's a pirate. How much hash rate or just one BitX? All right, I'll get into it. I'll get into it. It looks like there's been a bunch of people that joined ever since I announced it. Okay. So LL Australian Kanga, what's up? What's up? Gaming Block, Fully Electric, what's up? Schneids, what's up? Good sir. Steven, Stefan, Cicero, Dennis, Sloth Squatch. What's up, bros? All track. Okay. All right, bros. So let's begin first. I found a Bitcoin block with a best share of a difficulty of 30.7 terahash, which is pretty crazy. 30.7 terahash. Okay. So this block was found, and we can go to dashboard. Oh, I just gotta copy this, and looks like I'm not the top Bitcoin Cash miner anymore. Okay, so it was my Mini 3. All right, this was my Avalon Mini 3. I did do a short. Okay, it's actually this guy right here, and this was actually in my wife's office. Okay, this guy right here, this Avalon Mini 3 that found the block at 29 terahash. Okay, it's on eco mode. It's not on the normal mode, so it's getting about 30 terahash at about 500 watts. Okay, 30 terahash at 500 watts. So that happened on April 24th, 2025. Block height 895,376. That was my Mini 3. Okay, you can see my worker name is the Mini 3, number 2. Effort was 27%, which is pretty crazy. Reward 3.13 BCH. Okay, so pretty amazing that this is one of my first, like, the Avalon, like, I have a bunch of Nano 3s Avalon products, but I've never hit a block on them until now. Like, I've never had a Nano 3S hit a Bitcoin block or a BCH block yet, but to have the Mini 3 to hit a block is finally like reassuring that these things can actually find a block. So yeah, 30.7 T, pretty crazy block found on that one. So yeah, it was on another thing. It was on Wi-Fi. Okay, it wasn't on Ethernet. Okay, I didn't have the USB to Ethernet adapter plugged in. It was on Wi-Fi. I don't have my fiber internet yet, and I did a Stratum ping to Mr. Retro Mike's pool, and my ping to my latency to his pool is about 75 to 80 milliseconds. So it found the block. This Avalon Mini 3 found a block through Wi-Fi, and I have latency. Like, I tested my Wi-Fi. I have about 10 millisecond latency on my Wi-Fi from where my wife's office is to my access point. So I have 10 to 12 millisecond latency there. And then on top of that, I have copper. Okay, I only have 150 upload. I don't have fiber internet yet. It's coming soon, but I don't have fiber internet. So yeah, another 70 to 80 milliseconds to the pool. So I was like, dang, wow, that's pretty amazing. That's actually pretty amazing. So through Wi-Fi, and not even through fiber, through copper, which is pretty funny. That's Steven, it's in the kitchen. No, it's not. It's a pirate, so wife gets to keep it, right? No, definitely not. I'm keeping it on that tangent. The tangent this is forever going to stay. It's forever gonna stay on this tangent. I've specifically making a solo mining tangent, and everything I solo mine is gonna stay on that tangent wallet. Fully electric. All the BitXs, all BitXs, all the blocks find over Wi-Fi only. That's right. As long as you find the block first and no one to cause your block to be orphaned. Right. Fully electric. Right. Did I hear you right? Wife is also a crypto miner? Ryan Dotery. No, not really. I do all the crypto mining. In the stock and crypto world, every millisecond counts. Yes, of course. Yes, it does. I can't wait to get my fiber's coming in the next week here. I'm gonna get 5 gigabit up and 5 gigabit down. I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. It's gonna be glorious. It's gonna be glorious. Gaming book. RedPandaMining. Avalon Q or 7X Nano 3s. Which will be more beneficial for solo blocks? Well, here's the thing. I also had about a petahash of other miners. Solo mining. I have about a petahash, 951 terahash as well on Retro Mike's pool. So I'm gonna assume having higher hash rate is obviously better for solo mining, but I mean there's always a chance, and I just don't want to give that, you know, just because I found a block, 99% of other people probably won't find a block. So I got extremely lucky, and you know, just understand this is like, you know, gambling. Okay, so I put 1 petahash or 951 terahash of Bitcoin miners on Bitcoin Cash 6 days ago or 7 days ago now, and it found a block. So I got real lucky. Let's see, dude. 5 gig up, 5 gig down. Nice. Yeah, fully electric. I can't wait, man. My fiber is installed. Just waiting for the indoor tech to come in to install it, and that's gonna be great. That's gonna be good. Let's see. What latency to the mining pool is acceptable? NAB, honestly, I feel like anything under 100 is fine, because I had about 80 to 90 milliseconds. This unit was on Wi-Fi as well, so to Retro Mike's pool, I was at like 80 to 90 milliseconds. So yeah. 1% pool fee on Retro Mike's pool. Steven, yes. Yeah, right. I got paid out 3.09 BCH, but the reward was actually 3.13. So Retro Mike has 0.04 BCH. How much is that worth? 0.04. Where's Bitcoin Cash on this? Where's Bitcoin Cash? BCH, there it is. So Retro Mike got 0.04. That's only a $14. That's a $14 fee. Fully Electric says, RedPandaMining, based on 1 petahash, you would have found a block within a year. You just did it sooner. No, Fully Electric, I think it's a lot sooner than that. Here, yeah, we can go to solarchance.org here. So Bitcoin Cash, right? 1 petahash or 1,000 terahash. So no, okay, I should, okay, in theory, I should be getting about 17 to 18 blocks per year with 1 petahash. So I'm gonna keep 1 petahash on Retro Mike's pool here, and I should in theory get 17 blocks within a year. We'll see. We'll see if that's gonna happen or not. But I have a 1 in 2,934 chance every 10 minutes to hit a block. So Retro Mike, RedPandaMining, 0.25% of that block reward gets distributed to all the other miners on that solo pool next week. Retro Mike, so you're distributing 0.25% of that. So you're distributing like $3 to $4 of BCH. I like it. I like it. I love it. That's kind of weird, but I like it. I don't know anyone else who does that. So yeah, each block is DJ. What's up, man? Each block is about $1,100 right now. 3.15. Yeah, $1,100. Yeah, 1100 bucks. Yeah. Okay. All right, we're gonna give away a BitX Gamma. Thank you to plebsource.com. If you guys want to check them out, go check them out if you want. I am giving away today. We are giving away a BitX Gamma. This beautiful guy right here. Okay, so let me find a video to comment on, and I'm not gonna start this giveaway until I see 150 likes. Come on, 150 likes. Let's go. DJ Mines, that's 18K. How much is that in power? DJ, so I've used I have, okay, so DJ, I found this block within 8 days. I got real lucky, right? My effort was 27%, but I have an S21 connected, S19K Pro. Here, we can add up all the power here. No, let's add up all the power here. So S21 does like 34, 50 watts. Neo 101, thank you for the sub. S19K Pro does what? Like 2900 watts. I have another S19K Pro, 2900 watts. Another S19K Pro, 2900 watts. Mini 3, I have them on eco mode, so they're about 500 watts. So that's one there. And Retro Mike's pool glitched out, and it doesn't show the other miners. Okay, gotta reload here. Let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna add it all together. Hold on. And after this, I will get a video for you guys to comment on, and it's borked. Retro Mike, your website's borked. Doesn't load my workers. It's okay. I want to add up all the power of all the devices that I have. Search. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. Okay, back to the calculator. Next page. So I have another Mini 3 that's on eco mode. Another 500 watts. Oh, crap. Let's go back. How do I go back? There you go. 12,000. Okay, plus Nano 3S at 6 terahash is 145 watts ish. Plus another Nano 3. These are 140 watts, right? Another Nano 3, 140 watts. Nano 3 yellow I have at 2. I have on low power mode, so that's like 60 watts, I think. And then I have, no, I have way more than that. Okay, hold on. Let's refresh. Retro Mike, use the refresh button. Okay. Okay, there we go. Then I have, looks like I have a BitX Gamma down. So BitX Gamma does 1.2. These do like 25 watts each. So plus 25. Ah, lost it. There we go. Plus 25. Plus 25. Plus 25. Okay. So I'm using 13 kilowatt, basically. 13 kilowatt times around, let's say, collectively 8 cents. So, oh, wait, I did that wrong. 13 kilowatt times 0.08. All right, that's $1.04 per hour. This is per hour times 24. That's 24 hours. So I'm gonna $25 a day. I found that block within 6 days. So I spent 150 bucks on electricity roughly to find a $1,100 block that's within 6 days. So I'm gonna need to find another block within the next, like, I need to find another block within the next week to break even. So I need to find a block like, yeah, I need to find a block not every week, at least once a month, I think. So this is so 25 bucks. Okay, so that's 25 bucks in electricity a day times 30 days. That's 750. Okay, never mind. I need to find like 40 days, right? 25 times 40 days, that should equal $1,000. So yeah, roughly about 40 days. 40 days I need to find a realistically every month I need to find one block to at least break even on the electricity. So yeah, roughly. Each BCH block is 1100. Fully electric. Let's support this guy. I feel so bad for him. Use this video. Okay, hold on. Fully electric.
Disaster.
Okay, let's use it. Let's use this video. Disaster. Disaster for home Bitcoin miner. Oh, let's do it. Let's sub Philip Dath. Okay, let's share. Let's do it. All right, let's copy. Right, we got 19 comments on this video already. Okay, let's do it. Okay. 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 Let me get this video. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Comment on this video with anything positive about Bitcoin mining. You have to be here to win. When I call out your name. Okay. Here we go. Replace pin message. Okay. There you guys go. This is for the BitX Gamma. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Okay. Techman, thank you for the 5. You're supposed to be better at math, brother. Techman, what? My math was fine. What are you talking about?
Through super chat.
What did I do wrong?
You're supposed to better at math, brother.
Mr. Steal Your Blocks, what's up, man? Retro Mike, 3 blocks every 2 months based on the current hash rate with 1 petahash. Let's see here. I have a every week 1 in 3 1.47 blocks on average per month. That's what solochance.org says. So at least I should at least find another block every month. Once a month. Once a month. I should find it. Steven Cicero, North America only. Yes, I forgot to mention this is North America only. If you are outside North America, you cannot participate. I'm sorry. I forgot to mention this is only shipping out of Texas. This is shipping out of Texas, so this is within. They specifically asked for within the U.S. or Canada only. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. Retro Mike, just wait until you get those 400% effort blocks. Retro Mike, that's like a couple months not finding a block. That would suck. That would suck so much. But Retro Mike, now there's other people on your pool. Look at this. Look at this. Look at these bastards. Look at this guy. 3.55 petahash? Jesus, man. Crazy. Crazy. Okay, damn, I am UK. John Jones, I'm sorry. Andy A, why are you so poor? Andy A, I don't know. I spend too much money on hardware. Who else is here? RedPandaMining is here. Rabbit, what's up, man? What's up, Rabbit? I gotta come over. I still gotta come over soon. Yay. 150 likes. Then I'll start the giveaway. You guys gotta get your comments in. Where's Mr. Philip Dath's video? You guys gotta comment on this video. Let's see how many comments we got. 54 only. All right, if you want to participate in this giveaway, the video's in the pinned comment at the top of the live chat. You gotta comment with anything positive about Bitcoin mining, and you gotta be here when I call out your name when we use Pick a Winner for the BitX Gamma. So another 10 minutes. Another 10 minutes. We will choose the winner in 10 minutes. But we're not going to start the giveaway until I see 150 likes. We're at 132 right now. Yeah. Let's go. J Styles, RPM, Ken Ans never hit anything. We need to hack to change it to BitX OS. J Styles, well, my Mini 3 did find a BCH block, so I'm gonna say the software does work, but that was on BCH, not on Bitcoin. I have yet to see or hear a Bitcoin block being found on one of these, or Avalon Nano 3s or Nano 3Ss. I have yet to hear that yet. So very, very lucky. I got very, very lucky. Extremely luck. Extreme luck. But this is on Bitcoin Cash. This is not on Bitcoin. Okay, just understand. I am solo mining to a different fork of Bit. I'm not doing Bit. If I was doing Bitcoin, it would be a lot hard. It would be a lot harder, to say the least. It'd be a lot harder. Rabid, Bitcoin block will be mine. Rabid, dude, we're all avid gamblers here. We're all wanting a Bitcoin block. Trust me. I'm trying it on a couple units already, but I'm pretty sure I'm never gonna get a Bitcoin block. But hey, it could happen. Who knows? It could happen. It could happen. We just don't. It's all luck. It's all luck, really. I got super lucky. Fully electric, and you would have been even more happier hitting a BTC block. I don't even know if I would announce hitting a Bitcoin block. You know what? Yeah, like I don't know if I would even announce. I don't think I would even announce that. You know how many eyes would be watching my address if I announced that I found a block, a Bitcoin block? Bitcoin Cash block, I don't care. But a Bitcoin block, like, damn, man. And you know the difficulty you hit, Jim C. Yeah, it was difficulty was okay. This is hold on. This is glitched. Retro mic. This happens to me all the time. It glitches out. 30.7. Best share difficulty was 30.7. Mine capital, you would have to give one away for tax purposes. Yeah, exactly. Mine capital, exactly. One third of that, 1/3 of the Bitcoin block for me would have to go to taxes. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Mr. Steal Your Box, man. Where have you been, man? How are you? How are you, man? It's been a while. Okay, guys, have you gotten your comments in? Let's see. Let's see here. This is for the BitX Gamma. Hey. From plebsource.com. Thank you to them. They're gonna give this away. We're doing a BitX Gamma giveaway like every week. Literally every weekend we are giving one of these away. Thank you to them. If you guys are interested on these, I don't really, just understand if you're going to be buying these things, understand that you have a very, very low chance for hitting a Bitcoin block. Okay. Extremely low chance. I do have a coupon code RPM. If you do decide to buy it, just do your own research. Don't spend money that you're not able, you're okay to lose. My code gets it down to $134 per BitX. So if you're interested, okay. All right. At 150 likes, I will begin the giveaway. We're gonna use pickawinner.co. Pick a winner. There we go. Pick a winner. Okay. Let's go. North American winners only. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, everyone. I cannot. They cannot ship outside North America. So. It's only $134. That's like lunch for 3. Dude, that's like lunch for 1 or 2 these days. It depends where you eat, but dude, food is expensive, man. Food is really expensive now. Okay. Alrighty. All right, we did it. We got 160 likes. Okay, let's do it. For the people that got in, good luck. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get the comments. This is for the BitX Gamma. We got 96 comments. Beautiful. All right, here we go. Here we go. 3. This is for the winner, for the BitX Gamma. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, this might be an old comment. Okay, I know that he had 20 older comments, so let me just make sure. I don't think ouch, that might be an older comment. Let me just make sure. I think that's an older comment. 6 minutes ago. Okay, and you guys gotta comment. You guys gotta comment with anything positive about Bitcoin mining. And ouch is not a positive comment, so you are disqualified. Disqualified. Okay, choose. I gotta get the comments again. Here we go. All right, fetching the comments. Here we go. Ouch is right. That's right. Here we go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Ronnie 953. Are you here? Remember, the positive thing about Bitcoin mining is even if everything stops working, you can always buy more miners. Nice. Ronnie 953. Are you here? Ronnie, you are here. Congrats, man. Congrats, Ronnie. Please email me contact@redpandamining.com with your shipping address and such. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. And I just saw Flower Song. Flower Song, Red Panda Mining. What about my BitX Gamma that I won your first Gamma giveaway? I'm in Sweden. Flower Song. I believe they were able to ship it or not able to. I didn't get any clarification from them, so I will ask them. But if they are not able to ship it, then I'm sorry. Flower Song, I'm sorry, but I'll clarify that with you. Flower Song, can you email me, re-email me your, just in that email thread so you can remind me. Ronnie, congrats. Ronnie, congrats. Congrats. Please. Please email me. Email me, Ronnie. Thank you. Contact@redpandamining.com. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Ronnie. Ronnie, are you in North America? You got to be in North America for this to ship. Cryptith, have a good one, man. Have a good one. Ronnie, I am in North America. Perfect. Ronnie, perfect. Perfect. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. All right. That's it. We did the giveaway. Thank you to plebsource.com. If you guys are looking for any miners, they got a bunch of stuff. They actually just sent me one of their nodes. Now, it has a Ryzen 7 5825U. That's crazy. 4 terabyte NVMe. What the? Okay. Okay. I've never heard of this. It's got its own. This is like some sort of like Docker. This is like some sort of Docker system. Installed services. You can run a BitPay server. Okay, that's pretty interesting. DJ Mines, what are the chances of hitting a BCH block with a Gamma? DJ Mines, well, that would be, yeah, so 1.2 terahash on Bitcoin Cash. That would be that would be a very low chance. Yeah, so 1 in 2.4 million. Did I read that right? Yeah, 2.4 million chance. 1 out of 2.4 million chance. Yeah, that's, yeah, you have a lot lower chance to get a a block with a 1.2 terahash. Chance per year 47. Yeah. So it's obviously a higher chance than Bitcoin, because look, once you do Bitcoin on a gamma, look, the chance on a gamma is like obviously way higher, right? 13,000 per year, but then once you go to Bitcoin Cash, it drops it down to 47. So your chance to get a block on BCH is obviously a lot higher. You have a lot higher chance. Yeah, lot higher chance. What website is that? Yeah, solochance.org. There's a few of these sites out there. Yeah. In honor of Red Panda, I'm gonna name it the Red Panda Miner. So if it hits, you will know. Roddy. Nice. Okay. All right. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? How's the market doing? How's altcoins doing, man? How's proof of work altcoins doing? Bitcoin Gold is up 135% over the past 30 days. What has Bitcoin Gold been doing? Whoa. Okay, that doesn't look okay. That was okay. Okay, 135% is from the low of like 36 cents and went back up to $1. Okay, interesting. Bitcoin Gold, okay. Spectre's up 44%. Octaspace, I saw my Tangem wallet. I saw my Octaspace go up on my wallet. I was like, oh, 44%. Not bad. Australian Kanga, what's the site to buy and what's your promo code? Australian Kanga, what do you want to buy and why? Tell me before you buy anything. Tell me why. Tell me why. I accidentally two of them last week. Schneids, two of them last week. Australian Kanga, you want coupon codes and official links? It's on my website, redpandamining.com, right there in the live chat. Just click on there and you can see the codes and stuff there. Pleb source should be near the top, I believe. Which pool did you win the BCH block? So you're just coming in. So I won this block on retromike.net. Here, retromike.net, right here. Go check it out. Retro Mike is in the live chat right now, actually. He is in the live chat right now, I think. Beyond Slots, did you post the video yet that we need to comment on? Beyond Slots, we did it already. The giveaway is over. Actually, I gotta unpin this message. Yeah, it's done. We already did the giveaway. You missed it. You missed it. Ah, Retro Mike. Is Retro Mike here? Retro Mike, I actually got one of these. Your favorite heater. I actually just got one of these in. I don't know if 10 terahash at 949 is a good deal, but it's not really a good deal. It's pretty expensive for what it does, but they make it look nice. That's all it does. Look at you shilling trios. I said it's too expensive for what it is. That's not shilling. That's being honest about it. God damn it. You're the one who made videos about it, Retro Mike, not me. I haven't made my video on this thing yet, okay? You're the one. You're the one. All right. It's a nice air purifier. Oh, it does air purifier? Oh, interesting. For the electric, I would get the Mini 3 instead. Yeah, I would get the Mini 3 instead as well, because it does 30 terahash and it's the same price. Yeah. If I need a heater, that is. But personally, all these little miners at because I've been doing Bitcoin mining and GPU mining, bigger boy mining I personally would not buy any. I have no need for these smaller miners. Okay, I have my area where I can put a big boy ASIC. I have a big metal shelf. I got exhaust fans. I got 240 volt. I can do that. I would rather do that than this. Okay, but this is obviously targeting people that are doing it at home or like in a condo. Somebody has free power. They don't have 240 volt. They don't have big metal shelves. They don't have a way to exhaust the heat. This is why 99% of people out there are buying these things, is because they don't exactly what I just said. They don't have bigger boy areas to set up, you know, an S21 XP, you know, that's screaming 90 decibels in your face, you know. It's you know, there's, yeah, anyway. Everyone should understand why people are getting into this. And I get it. There's tons of people out there that are like, why would I buy this? Why would I buy this? It's a waste of money. It's a waste of money. Yeah. If you see, that's where I find people who talk like that. They obviously are looking at it at a cost perspective, cost to hash rate, and as well as maybe efficiency as well. Dollar per hash of these things is obviously not as good as buying a bigger boy ASIC like an S19, like an older S19 or an S19J Pro. You can find them on eBay for, you can get like 120 terahash S19J Pro for like $500, while the NerdQ Axe here 4.5 terahash model is you know 4.5 terahash versus like 104 terahash, you know, S19J Pro. So the difference here is that this little thing is like 50 watts or 70 watts or something, and it's quiet, versus an S19J Pro is not like, you know, screaming in your face. Granted, you can get like fruition design kits, you can make it quieter, but you know, most cases you'll need 240 volt to run those types of things. So there's an argument to everything regarding these things, and for anyone that's buying these things, just understand, you know, there are different options out there for buying things that are a lot more cheaper. You get a lot more hash rate, but granted, they use a lot more power. So I forgot to mention the power factor. A used S19J Pro at $500 uses like over 3,000 watts. You can do low power mode, get 80 terahash, 2500 watts granted, but still, you know, 2500 watts, you know, versus a 70 watt thing, that's the difference, right? That's the difference, right? So as a pirate, RedPandaMining, people who run big ASICs don't need to look at these toys. That's why I personally, I've said this many times, personally, I don't look at buying these, because I would rather buy the bigger boy ASICs. Okay, S21 XPs, S19s, S19K Pros. I personally would rather go that direction, because I have the space, I have the infrastructure, I have an exhaust fan, you know, I have 240 volt power infrastructure to run big boy ASICs. I'd rather do it that way. But again, it goes back to people. Majority of people don't have that setup. Majority of people don't have 240 volt, you know, a space to put this, you know, considering the sound level as well. It's loud, you know, a lot of people can't do that. So I get it. I get why people buy these things. And no matter, you know, we explain the differences and the risks, people will still buy these anyway. People, I can show you how many people on my account have bought these things. It's absolutely insane. And the biggest reason, one of the biggest reasons why people have told me why they bought these is, one, they are on solar, and they have free power. Those are the two most common things I have heard regarding people buying these things. It's because they are on solar, or they have free power. That is the two most common factors I have heard from people, the reason why they buy these things. That's it. Solar or free power. Someone in a condo, you know, trying their luck. That's it. That's all it is. That's as simple as that. There's no other way to explain it for people that have free power or have solar. So you know, that's it. That's really it. I you know, I don't think there's no other way to explain it. I'm a degenerate gambler. That's why I would buy one. Steven, I mean that's 99% of us. And then there's going to be that, you know, 1% of people who are doing it for the fundamentals of Bitcoin, you know, decentralizing the hash rate, participating in the network. You know, that's another common, you know, excuse you could say people use, you know, as to why they buy these things. What trumps it all? Like, what's the biggest excuse as to why someone would buy this? Is it decentralizing the hash rate? Is it supporting the network? Is it being on free power? Is it having solar? Is it, you know, I want to gamble? Is it, you know, I want to try my luck on winning a Bitcoin block? I want to try my luck on winning a, you know, BCH block? What is it? What is the what's the top one excuse for someone that's actually going to buy one of these things? Or what's the number one excuse as to not buy one of these things? 99.97% of people out here won't get a Bitcoin block. We showed that, right? If you go to mempool, mempool.space, you go to where is the recent blocks here? Here we go. Where is CK pool? Where's CK pool? Solo CK. Okay, look at this. There, this puts it into perspective. So Solo CK. So ckpool.org, in its inception, when it started their mining pool back in 2014, Solo ckpool.org started their pool back in 2014, 11 years ago. How many Bitcoin blocks have they found since 2014, 11 years ago? They have in total found 287 solo blocks. So if you did the math, if you divide, what's right now the block height of Bitcoin? We're at 894,197 block height. So get the calculator. All right, anyone can do this. 287 divided by 894,197. Oh no, the other way. Sorry, the other way. 894,197 divided by 287 blocks on CK pool. Oh, did I do that right? Is that divided or times? Did I do that wrong? Oh god, I did it wrong. Hold on. Divided by 894,197. Okay, did I do this right? Times 100. Oh no, I did it right. I did it right. Okay, I did it right. Yeah, sorry, I was doing it the other. Okay, 0.0. This is not 1%. This is 0.03%. So ckpool.org has found 0.03% of the blocks, of the total Bitcoin blocks on the network. So if you just minus 100, so 99.9697% of the blocks out there are obviously have not been found on ckpool.org. So the actual, you know, the percentage of how many of us out there, and there are hundreds of thousands of these out there. There's been hundreds of thousands of lucky miners sold. There's been hundreds of thousands of bidaxes sold. There's been more than hundreds, I'm going to say 500,000 of those Nano 3s, Avalon Nano 3s have been sold on the market. You know, Canon Avalon Nano 3s. There's a crap ton of those things out there. So you figure out I'm going to say collectively there's 1 million of these devices out there. 99.97% of those devices will never find a Bitcoin block. 99.97% of those 1 million devices that are out there for solo mining will never find a block. All right, just to put that into perspective, okay? Just to put that into perspective in your mind. If there's let's just say there's 1 million of these devices out there, including all the bidaxes, the Avalon Nano 3s, the lucky miners. You know, they said the lucky miners in China, they've sold a lot. They said it's pretty popular, the lucky miners. Bidax Gammas, Bidax Supras, Bidax Hexes, Bidax, the first gen Bidaxes, the Supras, 201s, 401s, 301s, you name it. The nerd miners, the nerd axes, the what else are there? Dude, there's millions of these, man. There's millions of these devices. Millions of these devices out there. So if you put it in that perspective. Well, let's say what is 0.3%? How do you do the math on 0.03? Yeah, less than a couple hundred of these devices will actually find a block out of 1 million. You know, it's very rare. Okay, you just understand. Sure, there's gonna be that 0.03% that'll find a block, but 99.97% of people out there will not find the block. So you're saying there's a chance. You guys, all you guys gotta stop saying that, okay? No, there is no chance. You will never get one. You'll never get a Bitcoin block. There's no chance. There's no chance. Zapirate, buy one if you think that it's something fun to do. Just don't build a wall of them. That's insane. Yeah, there you go. Okay, Zapirate's got the right mentality. There you go. Yeah, just don't build a wall of them. If you're if you're buying okay, it doesn't make sense. If you're buying 10 or 20 of these Bidax Gammas, you could just buy an S19K Pro for $800 that does 120 terahash. Granted, it's loud. That takes 2800, 2900 watts, but just you're getting so much more hash rate on an S19K Pro. You know. I know I look at it, I'm a bigger boy miner, that's why I look at it that way. But if anything, you got to realize, how much more hash rate you're getting on a bigger boy miner versus 20 of these. That's just, yeah. Most people don't have 220 volt or DJ mines, right? I get it. But I'm saying if you're spending, okay, look, if you're buying 20 of these, dude, you spend $150 times 20, dude, that's $3,000. You can buy two S19K Pros. You can buy two S19K Pros and host them somewhere at 7 cents and still have enough money to pay the electric for a couple months. You can buy two S19K Pros at $800 and then used, and then get them hosted, and you'll still have enough electric for 6 months at hosting. You might as well do it that way. That yeah, I get it. I look at it that way. I know a lot of people look at it, of course, if you have free power, you got solar. I get the appeal, right? I get the appeal. But anyways, What about the new Avalon Q 90 terahash for 1700 watts, 120 volt? Sparko FPV. I don't know what the price is for that new Avalon Q is. I don't even know what's the price of that. 90 terahash, 1700 watts. Yeah, that's definitely more. Is that more efficient? Let's see. Bitcoin. Let's go. Bitcoin. Avalon Q. Where is the Avalon Q on my list? Is it even on here? Avalon Q. Okay, here we go. Avalon Q. 90 terahash, 1674 watts, 18.6 watt per hash. So this is a $1,700 unit. Hold on, let's just make sure this is $1,700. Okay, $1,749. Okay. So that's an $18.86 per hash. Let's see. Let's go. Yeah, that's not a that is not a good dollar per hash. So if you look at better options, obviously getting a used S19J Pro or S19K Pro, $7 per terahash is obviously much better. But obviously efficiency gets worse, so you got to factor that in. So efficiency is obviously at 18.5. Yeah, Avalon Q. I mean, it's not the most efficient. The Avalon Q is not the most efficient miner. Look it up here. You know, it's the S21 Plus, S21, M60, S21, S21 Pro, S21 Nerd X. Okay, the Nerd QX++ does 14.5. So this. Look. This is what I mean. Okay, the Nerd QX++. This is $125 per terahash. This makes it really expensive. This makes it extremely expensive per terahash. Pocket change. What are you doing here? Welcome. Pocket change. Welcome. But I get it. The Avalon Q is gonna be, yeah, they said one. I mean, I personally can't. I'm 120 volt mining, 1600 watts. That's pushing it. You definitely cannot run that on a 15 amp 120 volt. It's got to be a 20 amp circuit. 20 amp 120 volt. Yeah. But yeah, interesting. Yeah, so this is my Avalon Mini 3 is on eco mode is the one that found that BCH block. Funny thing to think about, this Mini 3 cost $1,000, and the BCH block I found on that miner was about $1,100. So it like paid it. You think about it, it paid itself off in one block on BCH. That's actually funny to think about. That means running in your kitchen, right on a block. Congrats on the block, man. Thank you. Only kitchens are 20 amp. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. What should we start? Way too fast here. What's up, man? What should we do or start thinking of doing with our E9 Pros? Way too fast for you, man. Ethereum Classic hash rate. Oh, dude, the E9 Pros are they're getting rough now. Dude, Ethereum Classic has exploded. Something. Oh, this is when all the E11s came on. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah. I think all the E11s came on. Yeah, because I got mine back in October. Yeah, the E11 Bitmain turned on like freaking like 70, 80, maybe more. Maybe like 120 terahash of E11s are on there now. Like that's an F ton of hash rate that is turned on Ethereum Classic. Pretty crazy. DJ Mines, I still have 11 BCH thanks to easy mining. DJ Mines, oh, from Nice Hash, easy mining, nice. Dang, DJ. The Mini 3 is a really good heater. Yeah, the Mini 3 has honestly been a really good heater on eco mode. That is, I don't like it on normal mode. It's too hot. 800 watts 850 watts is too hot. Yeah, I like it. I like it on eco mode, which is like 29 terahash for me. Okay, Apollos, I recommend Avalon now 3 can't find great solo mining pool. I have Avalon now 3 can't find a great solo mining pool. Yeah, you gotta either make your own or go on retromike.net. I'm shilling retromike.net. He doesn't pay me anything. It's okay. I support retromike. If at all possible. Right there. You guys go check out his pool. Clarification. I was the first person to find a Bitcoin clash. I was the first person to find a Bitcoin cash block on RetroMike's pool. Let that be known. RetroMike, get wrecked. I was the first person to find a Bitcoin cash block on your pool. Look at this, number one. Look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. I was the first person. I own Panda's Virgin UTXO. Okay, granted, you get the actual first transaction of that. That's pretty funny. Okay, bros, that's it. I gotta go now. I gotta go. You guys have a great day. I gotta go now. You guys have a good one. Peace out. Thank you for the stream. See you all next time. Rabbit is streaming. All right, Rabbit's scrolling. Yeah, I'll see you guys there. Well, I gotta go. My kids' soccer class. Congrats and bye. Bacon, eggs, and hash. Thank you. Thank you. All right, peace, bros. Peace out, everyone. Have a good one. Ronnie, email sent. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you so much. All right, goodbye. 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 Thank you all.